I spent £50 on AirUp to find out if this is a complete scam. You may have seen this video a few months ago where you were all going crazy in the comments saying,
"This is wrong, this is not right, this is great, this is terrible."
Well look, I've spent so much money getting so many different flavours so that I can bring them to you and tell you if are they actually good or are they... Now I know a lot of people have strong opinions on this, so let's just quickly cut over to my friend over here to see what he thinks about me spending £50 on some smellies. I've spent £50 on some smellies. What do you think about that?
How many smellies does that equate to?
I don't know, maybe 50 individual.
What, quid each?
Yeah, roughly, yeah.
That's not bad actually.
Oh, that were anticlimactic. So that clip was very anticlimactic. I told Danny that you got basically 50. I did the maths. You actually get about 24 of these for the £45 I spent. So future me can work that out and put it up here somewhere. But yeah, essentially that's how much it cost. I did update Danny and tell him that, and his reaction didn't really change. It just turned into, well, that's not as good. So anyway, he still let me down with his rubbish reaction after his first reaction of being like, "Whoa, it's a gimmick, what is this?" So what's the plan, I hear you ask? We're going to get the smells out, we're going to bring them up here and go, these smell amazing, or these smell terrible. Then, that is our first initial review. Then what's going to happen is I'm going to take them, put them on here for an entire week, and then I'm going to come back next weekend and I'm going to tell you, does it still smell like it? Do I enjoy it? Was it worth it? And I have so many different flavours to find out if that's going to work. We've got mango and passion fruit. We've got bubble gum. We have Ready Reset with a lemon, lime and strawberry lemongrass. Tropical sunset. We have iced teas ranging from peach, lemon and blackberry. We have pineapple, and then weirdly in 2 bags we have cherry cola and lavender lemonade. These look cool. First impressions on cherry cola. I'm gonna open this up, see what it smells like. They come individually packed like this, so that should keep the smell in. So I was wondering if they would be open because the bags are slightly different, but whatever. So the first initial smell you get from this is when you open it. So here goes. Wow. Okay. It kind of smells like, do you know those fake cola iced lollies that you can get from the corner shop? But like really, really fermented. That doesn't smell very nice, but here we go. Oh, and by the way, one of the comments that you all put on the other video was, you need to lift up, you need to press this and click it. This is not that kind of bottle. This is a different kind of bottle where you literally just open it and it activates. Let's give this a first initial test. Honestly, my initial review of that is it smells like I'm just holding a car refresher thing under my nose and drinking water. It doesn't really come across as cherry cola at all. It's very weird. The smell doesn't stick either. It's kind of like, that's it, you smell it, it's really strong, and then that's it, you've gone. So I will see you next week and we're gonna find out, was this worth it? It has been 9 days since we last checked in with cherry cola, and if you remember my initial reaction, wow, yeah, I didn't think this was gonna be good. Right now this still smells good, but the problem is 9 days it has taken, 8 or 9 days before the taste no longer tastes like it, but you have that small smell of it. So I hated this when I first did it, but it actually smells pretty good now. So I think it took about 2 days for the smell to go way less, and then it was okay. I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. It's actually pretty good. There is something to be said about the first time you open one of these, the smell is so intense that you get that initial kind of ugh. But then after trying it for a little while, it gets better. So with that being said, it is time to move on to our next flavour, which is Bosh! Mango and passion fruit. So we are gonna open these up. Cherry cola looks like this. Mango passion fruit looks like this. I love passion fruit, and I do love mango too. So let's see what the initial smell of this is like. Wow. Okay. That smells really like fresh and fruity. Smells like if you imagine cut up a mango straight away and just kind of breathe that in, that weirdly smells just like that. So we've got some fresh cold water in here to give this a test. The initial smell test is actually really good, and the taste test. That smells really good, but no taste came through. Weird first one. Either way, I'm gonna see you in probably a week's time, and I'm gonna let you know how this one went. Me realizing that putting together this single video about AirUp is going to take months. At this point, if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe below. This is riveting content, and we all needed to know if this was a scam. Couldn't just do 1 or 2 smells, right? We had to do an entire batch load, so yeah. I'll see you in a week's time. It's been 7 days, and that is being generous. I'm not joking. Mango and passion fruit, if you remember what I reacted like, I mean, you will have done it, a few seconds ago for you, it's over a week for me. When I reacted to this and opened it up, I was like, that smells amazing. This smells delicious. I love mango. I love passion fruit. This is going to be amazing. I'm not joking. After maybe 2-3 days, it still has a very, very subtle smell of it. But it doesn't matter. Like, it just tastes like water, nothing else. Even after a couple of days, this is terrible. And it's such a shame because mango passion fruit smelled so good to begin with, and it ended up being terrible, which is so strange because cherry cola smelled awful to begin with, and then it ended up being amazing. Anyway, it's 1 week later, new week, new flavour. So what are we going for? That's right, today we are going to be trying an iced tea. So this comes in peach, lemon, or blackberry. So I wonder which one I should go for. This is how all 3 of them look. Now this one I am excited for. If you watch this channel, watch any of the content that we make, I love doing bubble tea stuff. So I want to try blackberry, but I'm a little worried that this is going to just smell kind of like dilute, you know, like Robinsons or something, but let's see. It smells like vinegar. Oh my god, that smells awful. That smells like pure vinegar. I don't understand where they've got iced tea blackberry out of that, but listen, we know what happened with the cherry, cola cherry, so will it happen with this one? Initial taste test, remember this is going to be an extreme one, it's just come out, so we'll see what the review is like in a week's time, but I'm not looking forward to this one. It just smells like vinegar. That's so weird. I hate it. It does not taste like, that doesn't taste like iced tea. Alright, please be another cherry cola, please taste better soon. I'll see you in another week. You won't believe me, right? This is the next day. That is the worst thing I've ever smelled or tasted in my life. I've literally, just before I've come on camera, I thought, I'll just have a taste. Is it really that bad? It's been so warm today, 32, 33 degrees. Yes, you would usually have water during that day. Not today, because this stinks. Rachel, come and smell this. Let's get Rachel's opinion on this.
It's like vinegary.
It's like vinegar. It's gross.
A very sour berry.
It's awful, like genuinely. That makes
like it.
The water taste disgusting. I have not been able to drink it today. I thought I'll give it a go. I'll wait till, you know, the instant kind of smell goes away. Holy what? That's me bleeping it without editing. Awful, honestly. So yeah, that one. I haven't tried the iced tea lemon or iced tea peach yet, but iced tea blackberry, horrible. Just vinegar. May as well be called vinegar. Anyway, I asked Rachel to pick this one because seeing as it's been 1 day and not 1 week, which I'm grateful for, because it means this video is going to come out sooner while people are still searching for it. Anyway, I've asked Rachel to pick today, and she's chosen strawberry and lemongrass from this one. You get a lemon, a lime, and a strawberry lemongrass. So That one sounds pretty subtle, right? This one doesn't have, so like the other packages have this to lift up like that. This one actually doesn't. This one is, this one it's literally just, they're all separate. So I guess that's lime. Oh, is that lime? Oh my God, I don't know. They're all, okay, I guess that's lemon then, and that's lime. Trust it to be at the wrong side. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to open it this way. Alright, this box design is awful. This must be an old one or something. Is this even the right one? These are so difficult to tell apart. That one is meant to look reddish like this. So you can see that. But they actually all look like very, very similar. So I actually don't know. I'm assuming this is strawberry lemongrass. There's one way to tell, right? Smell test. Oh, yum. Okay, this one smells like a Calippo. This smells like a Calippo. If you've ever had a strawberry Calippo or just smell it, very ice cream sweetness to it. That smells really, really good. Thank God, because wow, this is the worst. Anyway, let's put it on. Again, got fresh water. It's nice and cold and fresh because that's how it tastes good. Right, taste test. This, I've got a feeling before I do that this is going to be like the mango passion fruit. That is really, really subtle but tasted, smelled delicious, but you couldn't taste it. So let's see. Water squirting up from here. That's a bit of a bad flow. Yeah, very subtle. First impressions, smells delicious. The flavour is like really, really small. Once again, as usual though, I'm gonna just take my time with this and see you in hopefully not one day. Alright, it's been about 3 weeks since the last video, and that is simply because I came abroad. I'm currently in Greece, and I thought I'll take the AirUp with me, and I'll also take a new smell with me, because at the time it's been like what, 1.5 weeks to 2 weeks before the smell actually, I'm not gonna say went from the previous one, because trust me, it smells. But the problem is, right, this is a really interesting experiment. On the way to Greece, it was so warm that it kind of just re-triggered the smells of it, which was so strange. And right now I thought, I can wait till I get home to change it. But I did purposely bring a new one with it, and I'm so glad, because it's been about 3 weeks since having this in. The only way I can explain the smell of this right now from heating up and being sat there is just like, imagine having like apples and bananas and they go brown and they sit in a bowl for a long time. That is how this smells right now. But the smell did last a lot longer than most. It was very subtle, but I also think there's an element of getting used to the smell, which, you know, because when I was out at the gym, for example, and I lifted it up, Danny was like, oh, I can smell that. And for me, it wasn't very strong, but for him it was. So I do think you do get used to these smells. Anyway, I'm gonna get on with this and open this next one and then see how this is. This is pineapple. All right, instantly, that smells really good. That smells like a proper fresh pineapple, like the ones I've been eating here, actually. It's pretty cool. So that smells pretty good. Now, the obvious problem with that is every single one of them that have smelled good from the get-go have never actually lasted or been too great. So let's see. Yeah, I don't know. It's very subtle again, so I'm gonna check in with you when I'm back in England and I'll let you know how this goes. So we're back from Greece. It has been about a week. I would say that this lasted for 7 days. It's really difficult to say because what's so strange about it is like you can still smell pineapple in there, very, very subtle. But the thing is, it gets to a point where you're smelling these and eventually it's just like, you smell it, but you're still drinking and tasting just water. But still, somebody else can smell it when you open it up, so it's really misleading. Anyway, took this out and I was going to end it at that because I have so many smells and I think we've come to the conclusion and understanding, but I wanted to do one more. So I opened up a Lavender Lemonade because this one is in one of those packs. Now when you... Alright, sorry about that, had a delivery. So, as I was saying, we opened this up and because it's in one of those bags, when you open it, it's got such a strong smell. This actually made Rachel sick. I am not joking. She gipped and had to go to the bathroom because, and I can smell it now, this smells like a laundry tablet. Lavender Lemonade. So weird. But as you know, stuck one in. Been using this for 2 days. 2 days, but you know, it's pretty good. It does smell like a laundry detergent tablet, which is very weird to your brain, but taste-wise, it's alright. So let's summarize it. These smells are way too intense when you first open it, and it's kind of misleading because after you put it in there, it works for a few days and then it doesn't. Some of the fresher smells like pineapples and fruits like mango and passion fruit smell incredible, but after putting them on, it doesn't really work, and if it does, it's there for a couple of days. Whereas other smells like the cherry cola from the get-go, that lasted quite a while. Another problem for me is that the bottle's really, really finicky. Like, all of this, lifting the pod, putting it in to clean it. So like this was squirting water out and I had to take it out to clean inside with kind of a straw cleaner. And I can't actually get it back in fully, which is weird. To clean it properly, like I'm not joking, you have to unscrew this. You've got, you know, your straw in here, which is a separate module to then you've got the inside here, which I can already see, right? I can already see. I cleaned this yesterday and this just looks like it needs to be cleaned again, but I have to squeeze it out. So we're fully disassembling this cup to clean it, and then in there you could soak it in hot water and wash it, but like it's just water. So I don't know why after what, a day or 2 days of using this, it's already looking gross and needing a wash. So yeah, there we go with that. Yeah, I mean, I said it as well, like the last point I've written down is that the smells that are more artificial seem to last longer. Not necessarily meaning it's better, it's just, it does last longer, whereas the fresher, more natural ones just don't last as long. So the question is it worth it? Did I get my money's worth? It was a very difficult question to ask because realistically for £50, I got this video out of it. Hopefully your subscription. And I also found out that, yeah, this kind of does feel like a gimmick to me. There's a lot of times where I'm just sat there during the night and I've been using this and I just, you know, you just want to drink fresh water, but instead you've got Lavender Lemonade or cherry cola, and it's very bizarre. Some days you can really smell it more, it depends what you've eaten, like if you've brushed your teeth or like all these different things. So it's very weird. There's a lot of mixed reviews. If you have tried this at home, I really am interested to hear what your thoughts are on this. Is this actually a scam? Is it gimmicky? Or is it amazing? Does it work for you? Personally, for me, I won't be buying any more pods after this unless there's something that comes out and I'm like, oh my god, that sounds amazing, I'll have to try it. But I do think that's as far as this is going to go. I'm going to try things and probably be left disappointed because that is essentially what's happened here. So for me, yeah, I'm going to pass. Let me know what you think in the comments, and thank you for joining us over these past few months of testing, and I hope this has been beneficial. See you next time.